Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays XCOM 2 for the Chosen. Probably gonna try to kill the final Chosen today. I do need intel. That's like highly, extremely true. However, we have a very small amount of things to do first, but things of some relevancy. First, Storm Gun, get that finished, please.
When inspired,
done.
Our team is
Assign new research. We want to get the next level sniper, although it's probably not that necessary. This gives us intel, which we could actually use. But we're scanning for intel right now, so let's not get too greedy about it. It's not super relevant. It's only going to be relevant when we have 2 sharpshooters on a mission to get the plasma lance, so this might actually be a good time for us to run the black site vial, which I actually think is a pretty appropriate thing for us to handle right now. Are you guys level 1 or level 2? You're going for level 2. I mean, I'm assuming that you're the same boys right here. Yeah, okay. Now that we've done that, we want to build the storm gun, which is here. And then we're really only using that for the unit that's not taking the disruptor, or vice versa, but we might as well scan for 2 days until we get advanced explosives. 1 Mississippi. Just carry on. 2 Mississippi. I don't think we need to take our psionic soldier yet. So I'm thinking, assign new project because we got cores. EMP grenade's been updated. Acid bomb's been upgraded. Gas bomb's been upgraded. Smoke bomb's been upgraded. Incendiary bomb, I don't even... We have that? Let's get... I mean, I kind of feel like we should continue... Maybe experiment... We got 6 cores now. Oh my god. Let's make some more weird armor. Stasis vest. 2 health to a soldier and a built-in medkit. That's kind of interesting. The armor just gets built instantly. Hazmat vest. Immunity to fire, poison, etc. Okay, well, you know, that's probably enough. We'll probably never even use the ones we just got. Let's build some more ammo. Let's queue up a grenade. Let's queue up a heavy weapon. And then let's move along. I think we're ready. I mean, I think we're as ready as we'll ever be. So, Chosen Stronghold. We know it's going to be annoying. But no mech trooper. Sorry, not mech trooper. No, gatekeeper is huge. What do we need to destroy the Chosen? The answer is not much. If you could remove. Did we lose Kate? She's not available on this mission? Shaken? Stirred? No, she's completely available. So we send her. We don't necessarily need 2 specialists, and I say that because there's no gatekeeper. So 1 haywire protocol on a good unit is probably enough. We are going to take Zhang. If we're oh, he's tired. Still worth sending him, I think. We're going to take Zhang and Dan. He's more susceptible to psychological issues as a result of his lowered will and tiredness, but that's okay. Now, Kate is bonded with Bear. Why not? What do we need? Probably something like Mox. Mox has no bond. So we could either take our Psionic Trooper, or we could take our Reaper. I think I'd rather take the Reaper for pod popping potential. Most important thing here. You know what? We could actually get away with dropping you and taking Sinvicta instead. Why do I say this? Because I absolutely want to murder the Chosen as quickly as possible. So let's get our loadout going here. And the damage output from the Reaper's not that good. The Claymores are lovely, but the damage output itself is not that good. Kate is obviously going to roll... well, sorry. Make items available, please. There we go. And weapons, please. And armor, please. Okay. She's going to start with a Skulljack. After that... I don't know. Maybe just a like tracer rounds or a plasma boy or something like that. Maybe mind shield, I don't know. The super nanoscale vest. Maybe we'll give her the super nanoscale. You are relatively well equipped. There could be codexes on this mission, so you got the right idea, except instead of the disruptor, you're gonna go for the storm gun. Because the crit chance on the storm gun is 10, and then what's the crit chance on the disruptor? Either way, I think it's better than just giving you another plasma rifle, which is 7 and 9. Instead, we'll give you the disruptor rifle, which doesn't have increased crit, unfortunately, but does have, I mean, a lot of other things working out in its favor. That's why I kind of think one of each is the right call. Now, Mox has been upgraded. He has the fusion ripjack now. Damage is 8. Hoping it has, like, stun potential as well. Kind of like the idea of giving him a mind shield, because last time he got mind controlled. That might be, like, overkill. Let's give him a bonus action chance. Always nice when that works out. Let's look at Daniel here. You got the right gun, you got the spider suit. You can actually use Dark Claw. Blue screen rounds are fine. You could probably rock other stuff, but you're completely okay in your present situation. Bear Taffy. We want 2 Frost Boys. And 1 regular. And then you take the Mimic Beacon as well. You need the Frost ones, as many as possible, to hunt down the Chosen. Somebody's got to take a flashbang as well. Who's going to take the flashbang? Isn't it? Do you have a flashbang already? Seems so. You might be saying NL. No venom rounds? Not necessary, I think. You might be saying NL. No EMP grenade? Not necessary. If I see a gatekeeper on the shadow chamber,
we get so much free food with our DC financial
excuse me! I don't wish to watch an advertisement right now on whatever webpage I was on. Congratulations on your free food, but we're launching. That actually scared the crap out of me.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
But yes. Congrats, President's Choice Financial, for all the rewards that you give to your customers. It's not their fault the ad ran, it's the sketchy website. Oh, okay. We don't need the EMP grenades unless there's a gatekeeper, as far as I'm concerned. If there or a sectopod, but 2 people with blue screen rounds, that's probably enough.
We're setting out to destroy the last of the elders.
So you know the deal at this point.
Expect heavy resistance and stay focused.
First half of the mission is really like just a
Not
warm-up.
our first time in one of these facilities, so we have to assume the Chosen know we're here.
Oh, no
That didn't
kidding.
stop us before, and it won't stop us today.
Okay, let's take a look at, let's do intel
Locking
first.
onto the Chosen's energy signature. Uploading the coordinates now.
There's a way through here.
Take pride, XCOM. Pride that you have come further than any of your
I'm gonna start by moving back in this direction.
that your death this day.
Keep in mind, there's probably gonna be extra chrysalids on this mission, so we should be a little cautious about that. But for now, everybody just go on Overwatch. Next turn, we're gonna pop open this door next to the Candy Crush vending machine.
I had hoped you would never find this.
Don't speak to me. Like, you actually do not need to speak to me.
Force my hand.
I cannot go through this door. We have to go through on the other direction. That's fine. That's my bad.
Stepping off.
Like they said, it's not my first time in here, so I was just trying to fake him out.
Will do.
Dan shouldn't have taken that spot. He should have taken a spot with more line of sight, but in the end, it matters very little. Our first enemies are not going to do much to us here. All right.
Lies in turmoil. Yet
Stop, dude. You don't need to speak to me. You're going to be dead soon. Or at least frozen. Okay, first pod?
you have left.
No pod.
You are not
I'm going to try to move over here now.
Let's do this.
Just before we find ourselves potentially in a dangerous spot. Since Invicta this far over, nothing. Okay, we're going to fan out this direction then.
Heading out.
Okay, we're going to have Cape make a dangerous move then.
Tired of waiting around.
So Invicta will get back into position. Dan will get into position. Zhang will get into position. Bear Taffy will get into position. Mox will get into position. So we're going to pop this door. It's going to be like Rainbow Six.
Picking up movement.
They could always discover us, by the way, if they just walk over here, but I'm going to assume that's not super likely. Alright, first pod is 5 units? No, 4 units. One of which is on Overwatch immediately.
You know what to do.
Step 1. You gotta shut down Overwatch, boy. The Battlegrounds lingo is leaking into my everyday life. So we shut this guy down, gives us a lot of momentum. 52% chance to take control. That won't be necessary. I could play the, you know, we wouldn't have succeeded card, but how do we know that? There's no way for us to have known that in advance. So we'll shut this guy down. Now we got 3 units to deal with. Let's see how good our squad was here. Keep in mind, we actually get to take 2 shots with Dan. The first one doesn't end the turn. Or it only takes 1 action, I should say. So we get a kill on the shield bearer with a single shot.
That's right.
That did seem to take Dan's whole turn. I was mistaken. Next step. Rather than sending, taking someone out, I wouldn't mind sending myself in. Battle Lord. We activated. Okay. It worked. 8 damage and he's on fire. He might die anyway. I think we just ice him, honestly. I mean, it's a free move to use, like, the electric lash, but I think we save that for later. Alright, Batman's doing some good work in there. Oh, we got a hair trigger as well. I mean, we could pull him towards us, but I don't think that's necessary. Instead, let's go for the melee attack that could light him on fire. Did indeed light him on fire. Oh my god, he's like... He really is Batman. So we'll send Zhang in. No reason to waste any of our other resources, by the way. Oh, by the way, the other thing I meant to do is give everybody more actions. I just neglected to do so. Not actions, but like the stuff, the abilities, I should say. The stuff that you use AP for. So, I totally forgot to do that. Anyway, we got more ability points. We can do that when we get back to base. Now, Sinvicta essentially exists to destroy this heavy mech and make me feel like we didn't even have to use the Haywire Protocol in the first place. However, I'm glad we did, because it bought us the mobility that we otherwise wouldn't have been able to take advantage of, except for using lightning reflexes. So that, I mean, that was a textbook play as far as I'm concerned.
You know that was good.
End turn.
The elders could have destroyed your race with but a single command.
Yeah, whatever.
They rebuilt your world, offered you hope.
So this is where we started, and we tried to go in here and they wouldn't let us.
Their generosity.
Maybe they'll allow us now. Is this the door to the exit? Let's open it up and see. Not the door to the exit, but a door to some badness. So we have like super Overwatch on this guy. Start by moving the units, you know, most likely to succeed.
Let's do this.
If there's only 2 units, I remain unfazed and relatively unafraid. Mox should probably do a little ripjack business. So he can only pull this guy. It's still a kill if he gets him, so let's go for that. And Mox is like, this ripjack is ice cold, man. He's changed.
They will fight no more.
Of course, I'd love to ice this dude, but we might not be able to make it happen. Not so easily, at least. It's kind of like run and gun territory. Let's have Sinvicta get in there.
Location confirmed.
98% chance. I like those odds. The dodges, just, they make me so angry. As much as I hate to use our next run and gun to accomplish like a similar thing, I'm gonna do so. Better. And to be honest with you, I might just have Dan give Zhang a free action. So I don't know if anybody else can actually get in range of the hit.
I give you strength.
Much better. Okay.
Can't handle me.
You can't even handle your car.
Whatever you say.
There's another 2 down. We killed 6 enemies already. It's a fast start to a mission.
Here I come.
Let's get everybody equipped. Going strong. You might as well come back in here.
Move already.
Might as well Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
You never know.
Would it be so
Please, no more dialogue.
trust the elders to believe for an instant that they fight for more than just a single world? That humanity
It's not really necessary, but I'm going to be like a complete stickler and have everybody reload
greater whole.
if they need to reload.
On Overwatch.
If you have a free reload, you don't need to reload.
No need to ask twice. On my way. Finally. Seems doable.
I hate that you can only move to here, but that's okay for now. Alright. So we'll open the next door on the next turn. We should be fine to do so. Oh, your greatest minds struggle, blah, blah, blah. Well, if you're so smart, how come I could just blow you up with grenades? You ever think about that? So I think we might have already gone through part of that room. I'm not sure.
I'm going.
Bear, I wouldn't say he's a risk-free move 1, but he's not a risky move 1. Because if he gets in a sticky situation, as long as he has his yellow move, he can just throw the mimic beacon. No, he can throw the mimic beacon out there. We got nothing to worry about. All right, so we're getting ready for our next pod. I mean, I'm not even concerned yet. The real problem is when this, when we enter the Chosen's Ascension Chamber and they start to give us, like, you know, 12 enemies per turn. That's where we're gonna need some serious, like, haywire protocols, frost bombs from Bear Taffy. We really, really should avoid using the frost bombs. For now. Later, we're gonna want to use, you know, infinity of them.
Your entire race.
Sure thing.
There should be like a bad guy school of dialogue, because I'm just not buying this you're dooming your whole race conversation just yet.
Finally.
Like, as soon as you say something like that, you should realize you're the bad dudes.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Right? Maybe they didn't grow up with the same kind of human media that I did, so I should stop pushing my human-esque beliefs on them.
What was that?
We don't have to clear out the whole pod setup here if we don't want to. If we find the Ascension Chamber early, we'll probably just hold off on it. I see an Archon. Ooh, my god. 3 Spectres. That's a lot of damage to have to do. We gotta think about this one. It's like Dan getting a shot on all of these units is really good. He also gets a free reload. This might be the time to take one of those. Let's start. Run and gun.
Go, go, go!
Hoping for a sweet crit right here. We can also take a 64% chance, and it doesn't take an action from the other person. I think we'd rather have Dan do that, actually. This is a 70% crit chance. Didn't quite get the kill, but it did do 15 damage. This is pretty sweet. Now, Dan's got kill zone potential. But he does also have free action for Zhang if he wants to. Like, I mean, in multiple ways. He can give Zhang a free action. After each enemy in line of sight takes a turn, take an immediate action. It only works after their turn, which sucks, but, like, I'll admit, it's extremely tempting.
Let's move already.
This is not a great situation. I don't love the idea of using the Mimic Beacon here. I actually hate the idea of using the Mimic Beacon here.
Set him up, knock him down.
If you gotta do it, you gotta do it. So here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna use one of Sinvicta's axes. If we can get, like, a stun on this guy, that would be real nice. Oh, my lord. Okay, so we've taken one unit out of the equation. Now, a hair trigger would be amazing. Didn't get it. That's, like, I didn't expect to get it, but... So we got Bear, Mox, and Kate. And then Dan. Okay.
I will go.
If it works, I'm going to be very happy. If it doesn't, we're probably in Mimic Beacon territory. Stun. Burning. Not quite as stunned, but pretty good. $78. $74. No chance to crit. It's a weird one. Bear can give an extra action to Kate. Or Kate could give an extra action to Bear. Which means Bear could move, grenade, shoot, or something like that. Let's see how this looks. Like, let's see how this works, because if this gets the kill, that's incredible. I'm quite upset.
Adjusting aim.
Now do we need Bear to use the Mimic Beacon is the thing. Because, like, Kate, she can't shoot. Dan can ice the Archon. But it'll still leave 2 Spectres alive. Ugh. Dan could also give Zhang another action right now. The other way out is a bit of a gamble, but I think I might actually try it. Get these 2 boys in there. Ah, that's so we're gonna kill zone. Kate's gonna try to ice one of these guys, maybe the one right next to Zhang. He's down, and that's the turn. So this guy's gonna burn. My hope is that Dan can just pick up a triple kill on the move here. I can't believe we left 3 units alive though. Amazing start. This is why we had him use his free reload as well. Now, I don't expect these to hit, but it would be awesome. I mean, he is like a cyber cloud, so.
Shot wide.
Ooh, they're gonna make a cyber Dan. It's actually a really smart move. Because it takes the kill zone away from the other one. That's alright, this guy's still dead. I just hope I get my gun back. I was using that gun. Are you still talking? No, you don't get to shoot at Cyber Dan. Obviously, this guy's gotta go. I'd rather use no abilities to make it happen. Oh. He gained an ability point. He gets to take 2 shots. That's right. That's right. Alright. Gives him a great, or gives Kate a great shot on Dan.
Let's do this.
Cyber Dan. Cyber Dan. Cyber Dan. Good enough.
You want some more?
Daniel will return to us. Hopefully with his, yes, with his starting gun. Appreciated. Everybody else?
Let's do this.
Basically count your lucky stars that you got out of that without facing any real repercussions. Because that was terrible. Really, really mismanaged. We also didn't really use any of our, too many of our abilities at least. You think it's the Ascension Chamber back here? Might as well move in.
I'm going.
Offer peace, XCOM. Not where your lives are forfeit, but for your children's children. Surrender.
Please stop speaking to me.
This
Elder's alright. Chosen's alright. They just seem a little weird. Surrender. Weird. Surrender. Okay. Open the door. Final pod before the Ascension Chamber? Looks like it. Andromedon 3 Archons. Straight up some of the most annoying enemies on planet Earth. Oh! That... Sinvicta, come on, dude. Still, that was sweet. Okay. I don't know if the Andromedon counts as a robot yet. How can you not use justice? Like, that just annoys me. Kate's... I mean, here's the plan, okay? This thing, right here, the Andromedon, we gotta break its armor and then hack it. We could do so using a plasma grenade, which would also hit the Archon and shred this dude's armor. I think that's actually the game plan. Instead of using the disruptor rifle. Shredded almost all the armor, at least. Damaged the Archon a little bit. Do I want Dan to give Zhang a free action or Zhang to give Dan a free action? I think that's like a really good move. Gotta think about it for a second. Two. Obviously, this guy's like easy enough. You could always throw an axe at him. I think you try to ice the Archon with an axe throw. Like, if you can get the one at the back, that would be really nice. Let's give it a try. Burning, but not dead. And the battle frenzy continues. Bear is a problem, because he's kind of like Mimic Beacon territory. But I'd much rather save the Mimic Beacon for the next phase. We could Battle Lord. But I don't want any of these guys to get a free turn. That sucks. Do you get a free reload? You don't. Please do not miss this. Good enough. Apparently should have had him do that first. Now reload, sure. Actually, now he's your Battle Lord, but... Okay. So we still got these guys back here. Kind of like the idea. Let's see, if Zhang takes his turn, we've got Bear and Kate and Dan. We could always Mimic Beacon. or use a frost bomb. Daniel? Daniel gets a shot? Daniel gets a shot. Exquisite.
Only the best.
Daniel continues to get a shot. But he has to reload. He could give Zhang a shot. It's a free reload. Okay, disregard. Now Daniel can do a Deadeye. You take the Deadeye, because if it hits, it kills, and you need that. Beautiful. Okay. We got Kate and Bear, which is, in theory, exactly what we need. Except, how on earth are we going to stop this guy from taking a turn? Because he's not hackable yet. And we need to do more damage than Bear can do. Hail of bullets, guaranteed to hit, but not good enough. I think you gotta go chain shot and hope you hit both. And then you got Kate with the turn regardless. We just need to break down his human influence. Or alien influence. And once we break that down, let's go! Now that we've broken that down, we can go for the stun. She doesn't have line of sight right now, which is why this is a more important... Oh, no kidding. It's the Ascension Chamber.
Updating coordinates now. Got it.
So this has saved us both of our Frost Bombs and our Mimic Beacon. Yes, we did use both of our axes, but dude, this is big. Obviously, just shut it down. Whew. That was just a horrible roll. So lucky us. Oh man, this one has really worked out. Alright, so that he's out of commission for 2 turns. Who's our lowest ranking unit? It might be Bear? So let's have Kate shoot. She has blue screen. Or, no, Dan has blue screen, that's right. But I just want basically Bear to finish the job.
On reserve.
Wonderful. That way he might get promoted. That was a pretty impressive finish there. And I don't mean impressive as in, like, we're a genius. I mean impressive as in we got pretty lucky. Literally almost everything that could have worked out on the last turn worked out. Everybody take a turn. You know, the secondary benefit of doing things like this is that all of your stuff that's on cooldown is going to get closer to not being on cooldown. All the aliens are dead.
Come get some.
Everybody else start to move up here.
Let's move already.
Rolling out.
And we can begin phase 2. Now, we've learned a lot. We did lose Dragonova the last time
I'm all over it.
we attempted a chosen mission.
Here I come.
I would be grief-stricken to lose any of these remaining soldiers. Everybody's good to go? Mox? Who's not on the platform? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I losing my mind? End turn, please. Who's not on the platform? Soldiers remaining. Who's not on the platform?
I can handle that.
They're all on the platform, though.
Finally.
The thing is, they're all on the platform. Okay.
Let's move already.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Boss. I will move.
Tired of waiting around.
Everybody get out of the platform
On my way.
and end turn. Now, everybody get in.
Let's do
5, Nice. 4. Okay. 3.
Yes, Commander.
2.
Here I come.
That doesn't say 2.
On your order.
Now it does. Okay. Dude, again, I don't know if it's me or the game. 0. Maybe I just didn't have somebody in there. I'll give you that one.
We've been here before. Brace for transport.
Okay. Phase 2. How do you handle the Chosen? Well, first you let them pontificate and go on a master of soliloquies. And then you hit them with frost bombs. You hit them with whatever you can hit them with. You ice the resurrection chamber as soon as possible, because icing the resurrection chamber means you have to deal with less units spawning from the sides. We could get gatekeepers now that I think about it. We'll definitely get codexes.
People, you know what's coming next.
Baby, you know what's coming next.
You push ahead, XCOM, undaunted in your task.
Looks like a slightly different loadout for this, or slightly different layout, I should say, for this mission.
Advent troops here.
Okay, we got an Archon and a heavy mech. This is easy, because the mech is just going to be stunned and then probably also murdered. I wonder if this exists, like, almost exclusively to just mill your actions. Because you get in the habit of being like, I'm gonna use this and this and this and this and this. We did take a flashbang. That was smart. So, I mean, this guy's got to go first. Only the Archon has to die until you take Kate's move. Because Kate can haywire protocol the mech. Yes, I know. Battle Frenzy. Dude, straight up, Archons might be the most annoying enemy in the game. No, Kate can't act. Not yet. Sin shreds, so I'd rather not have him shoot, but you gotta do what you gotta do. We could take 2 turns to set this up. I would prefer not to.
Hostile target down.
See, that's pretty sick. I don't see a need. And there's a 9% chance this fails, and that would be horrible. But I don't really see a need to hack him. You know, there's just no point, really. We're going to have to attack him after we hack him anyway. Okay, we got another free reload. I'm going to use it just so Killzone is ready to go. Probably stupid.
Reloaded.
Please don't spawn minions from the side yet. I'm just getting ready for the requisite attacks.
Must reload now.
Ready to engage.
Obviously, we're going to want the loot, but we're going to wait till next turn. So, what's the perfect situation?
I stand ready.
Overwatch.
Everybody's got an action? 4. Yeah, okay. The perfect action here. You trigger the Chosen, kill him in 1 turn, with as few units as possible.
Target package secured.
So in keeping with that, I think I'm actually gonna run and gun. Not too far ahead, just to here. Okay, so the Chosen's gonna exist, and he's gonna yell at us about how we killed William Shakespeare.
You have earned a good death.
I hate
All right, Menace, you know what to
sword
do.
unit.
Do or die time.
Agreed.
We need sight. Like, we need sight.
I will go.
You seek to punish punish the elders for your very birth. Your creation at their hands.
Because we're not gonna trigger any Overwatch on this guy. On this lady, I should say. So, like, an Overwatch is actually useless. So here's what you do. Zhang runs and guns. And he goes up far to try to give Dan squad sight and get a shot of his own. How would this not have a shot? It makes me a little angry. The only good thing about this is that whoever gets hit is likely to just get hit with a sword. It's still bad, but again, there's no Overwatch trigger that exists, so it's kind of not that relevant. We do want Overwatches regardless, as ridiculous as that might sound. Like, I think we have Dan give... No. Kate giving Bear a free action? How close? I think Bear can get up to here. Give it a try. Maybe they're just invisible right now and I'm being a moron by doing this, but it does get us closer one way or the other to launch like a frost bomb, for example. Shoot this thing in the future. Battle Lord. Let's try. The Overwatches are still going to exist. For a lot of units, at least. Because we want to... Let's take a peek. Oh! We've discovered them. This is huge. The Overwatches were still going to exist either way, because we wanted to kill the units that spawn from the side. But now, this would be an enormous crit, my friend. Let's go! Executed!
You can't handle me.
Thank you. Good turn, Zhang. Good turn.
It appears this device functions in a similar fashion to the capacitor we encountered previously. I recommend haste in disabling its
absolutely pop
the
off
from regenerating
on this thing.
Yes, Doctor. Let's blow it to hell.
Decent. Another shot, please, Bear Taffy. Oh, that's what I like to see. And then Sinvicta's got a shot. 13 damage. So we know we got turns. Or enemies, I should say. We get an Archon. What's our defense here? I kind of feel like we throw a Mimic Beacon down and just go buck wild on the coffin.
Enemies moving on our position.
I mean, the chrysalid is meaningless. Is that my... It's my Battle Lord! Much rather deal with the Archon. Although, if we move to this side... We can ice this dude and get close enough to take a shot on our next turn at the coffin. Yeah, this is the right ticket. So the Mimic Beacon might be relevant. Here's where you take your free action. Completely ice this chrysalid. Thank you.
They will fight no more.
Then, fire at this bad boy. I think this is going to be the best we've ever done. We got a free action.
Weapon depleted.
Not really. Oh, this is what it feels like to be good at XCOM. So, Sinvicta's kind of an important dude here for the crit chance. But let's talk about who's not that important first. And I think the answer... And I hesitate to say this because she's my wife. I think the answer is Kate. Her move is secondary right now. The one thing I will say is that when we Pop this sarcophagus open. The Chosen's gonna pop out. He's gonna pop out with 40% HP. But that's still a little scary.
Damaged. The regeneration process has been interrupted. I believe now would be the appropriate time.
Yeah, but they don't exist.
Them out.
Then you know what to do. Take that creature down.
Yeah, but the creature does not exist right now. See what I mean?
Let's move already.
It was a bad move. How does Dan do on this one? 89, or with Deadeye, 67. Let's take the 89 because Invicta's got high percentage. Much better to just not add a mischance. We still got Bear Taffy with the Mimic Beacon. If necessary / relevant. Wonderful.
X-ray neutralized.
So, contrary to what you might think here, I still think we have Bear Taffy throw out the Mimic Beacon. Mostly because I just want this guy to go for the easiest target, and I'm assuming that's going to be the closest one. We will go on Overwatch, just in case other enemies spawn from pods. Ah, he spawned over here. Okay.
I had not thought this possible, to fight another on equal footing.
Would you like to know that you're actually the least impressive of all the Chosen so far?
My gratitude.
Alright, we got vision. Oh, you are in trouble, mister. And by that I mean miss. I mean, I'm not intending, it's just force of habit at this point, but it's not necessarily a good excuse.
Here I come.
Any chance you could just use like a pistol shot? 60% chance to hit, 70% chance to crit. That'll do. Well, that is just as good as it gets. What a wonderful mission. All of the Chosen are dead. That took 47 minutes. It's like record time.
It wasn't easy, but we
No, it
managed
was
to
easy.
pull it off.
This time it was easy.
If only we could see the look on the elders' faces.
Cutscene time.
Have fought well, XCOM. May you reclaim this world for your own.
Well, that's pretty cool. She went out like a samurai warrior. XCOM is back, and Advent is doomed. This is just, it looks like a Nicholas Winding Refn. Winding Refn? Look, these names. Everyone should just be called Joe Smith. Then I'd never mispronounce a name. You'd be like, Joe Smith. Which Joe Smith? Ah, Joe Smith 8072. That's my dream world. NL always misgendering these aliens on purpose. Thinks everybody should be named the whitest name on Earth. Look, you're taking that out of context. Serial, great podcast. A powerful chain shot ability for every kill. Your actions will be refunded. Oh, Lord. Daniel, you've ascended. Assassin Arashi. So these are like ranger weapons, basically. Assassin's Katana, Cairo Cedro. Obviously, we'll research these.
No casualties.
Soldier Shaken. That's fair.
Day, Commander. Well done.
Well, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. We've done it.